A provisional cast on. So I'd like to show you the Elizabeth Zimmerman provisional cast on. It starts with 2 contrasting yarns. This is not necessary. You can do it with a single yarn, but for teaching purposes you can see what I'm doing a lot better with 2 contrasting yarns, and that's why I'm doing it this way. Most of the time you'll actually want to do it with 1 strand of yarn. Once you learn what you're doing, it'll be much easier. I'm going to do a provisional cast on, and what's happening is I'm going to be casting on with green. The white yarn is actually just going to run parallel to the needle. I could use a needle instead of the contrasting yarn, but it's much easier to start the first row if you don't use a needle. The Elizabeth Zimmerman provisional cast on is a first cousin to Judy's magic cast on and to the Italian cast on. The movements are very similar. You're going to find, if you know those cast ons, you're going to find that you can work this cast on fairly simply. What we're going to do is we're only going to make stitches with the green. So we're going to go under the white, pick up the green, and then we're going to very carefully make sure the white stays level. Now we're going to pick up a white from the front, like a yarn over, a green stitch from the front, and the white stays level. I'm holding my fingers similar to slingshot long tail. Now I'm going to go under the white and pick up a green and make sure that that white yarn stays level. Pick up one from the front, go under, pick up one from the back. Now there are some people who make sure how they pick up the stitches are all lined up, and I can see mine are not. So let's see about how I'd have to do that. I'd go under and pick up, I'm not focusing on it, and pick up one, and again the white yarn on the bottom is staying, well, not perfectly level, oops, but generally level. You know, there we go, it's straighter. Now picking up a green and picking up a green, and I want to do a count now. So I'm going to hold the white yarn a little taut so that it stays level and doesn't twist around. And that's what makes it different than Judy's or the Italian. In both of those, if I were using 2 colors of yarn, I would get stitches on the needle alternating white and green. What I have now is this holder stitch, which is the 2 yarns tied together, and I have 2, 4, 6, 7 stitches. That's exactly what I want for my cast on at this point. So this is a provisional cast on. It's commonly referred to as EZ's provisional cast on, and it's a useful cast on to know.